What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J here, and welcome to the Oakland Raiders franchise. The Raiders are at home today as they open the season against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a Raiders team that still has a lot of work to do if they want to be a contender in the NFL. The Raiders have not made the playoffs since 2002, and their best win total since 2002, where they lost in the Super Bowl, is 8 wins. They've done that twice. Other than that, they've had a lot of first round picks, but Andre DuBois is back to return the kick for the Raiders as Huber will get it set to get the season underway. Cincinnati will kick it away, and we are underway in season 1 of the Oakland Raiders franchise. Andre DuBois gets it, he tries to make a move to the outside, and he is down at the 30-yard line. So second-year quarterback Derek Carr out of Fresno State will take the field for the first time this year. He will start off the season with a give to Latavius Murray that goes for 5 yards. A look at the starting lineup: Gabe Jackson in his second year, along with Rodney Hudson. No Amari Cooper for the offense, so that's a big hit. We'll have to see if we rely more on the running game then. We will stick with the ground game. Latavius Murray with a big hole, and he goes for a gain of 8, off to a nice start. A twin tight end set. Murray gets the carry to the outside. He bounces through a tackler and just shows some nice power. The 6'3" running back with a good run. 45-yard line for the Raiders. A strike to the outside, and Michael Crabtree, the free agent acquisition in the offseason, comes with a nice catch. 2nd and 5 for Derek Carr. A lob to the outside. It's intercepted by Reggie Nelson. He's to the 40, 30, 20. Can Derek Carr catch him? No, he will just give up, and Reggie Nelson takes it the entire way. Our offense looked to be off to a good start, but now he's 7-0 lead for Cincinnati. A toss to the outside for Latavius Murray. He's past the 50. He's got a lot of room to work with. Runs through a tackler and another. Finally down at the 30-yard line inside of Bengals territory. 3rd and 10 for Derek Carr. A throw to the outside. He's got his tight end Lee Smith, another free agent pickup in this last offseason. A 3-wide set. Lee Smith still in the game. As Derek Carr dumps it down to Andre Holmes, he's to the 1-yard line in great field position to put some points on the board. Marcel Reese will get the carry. He is stuffed at the goal line and loses a yard. Now 2nd and goal. Michael Crabtree in motion, faking the end around, and Reese again. He's finally down, another loss, this time to the 4-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Derek Carr to the air, and he throws it, and he's got Rod Streeter, the number 2 wide receiver in this game, will be fighting for playing time along with Andre Holmes. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. A quick throw to A.J. Green across the middle goes for 8 yards. T.J. Carey on the coverage, as that is the second-year corner who will now be our number 1 corner overall. The give goes to Gio Bernard. He goes right up the middle for an 8-yard gain. Hewitt moving in motion. Play action with Bernard. A throw to the outside. He's got his man Tyler Eifert. He's to the 49-yard line. A gain of 13. A bunch set to the right. Andy Dalton quick throw. He's got his man A.J. Green once again, and he's got a 5-yard gain. Good start for Andy Dalton so far. Now the give goes to Gio Bernard. He makes a move and will get a nice gain of around 10 inside of Raiders territory. 2nd and 10, sticking with the ground game for Gio Bernard. A good cut. He makes a man miss, but is caught and brought down. 1st and 10 at 4-3. A play action for Andy Dalton. He takes a step back, fires it to the outside, and caught and brought down after a gain of 1. Now on 3rd down, Mohamed Sanu will move in motion. As Dalton with all day to throw, he dumps it down. He's got his man, and 1st down, a gain of 10 for Tate. The offset eye for Andy Dalton. Give goes to Jeremy Hill. He bounces off a tackler, can't get away from Alden Smith. A loss of 4 on Jeremy Hill's first carry of the day. Hill and Bernard will split carries today, and Khalil Mack is in the backfield. That's a loss of 6. Mack's first sack on the season and his 5th on his career. 3rd and 20 for the Bengals. Andy Dalton with all day to throw. Pressure finally gets there, and an open man in the end zone is A.J. Green for the touchdown, as we just could get no pass rush on that play, and you give Andy Dalton and A.J. Green that much time, and they will beat you no doubt. A throw, and Derek Carr barely gets the throw away. Now from the pistol, the give will go to Murray. He's got a hole up the middle. He's got the 1st down. He is playing very well, already 80 yards on the ground. Man in motion is Marcel Reese. A dump down to Reese. He's met and driven backwards. He will get nothing. A 5-for-8 start for Derek Carr. Now the give goes to Murray. He might have picked up around 3 yards, so 3rd and long upcoming. A 3-wide set, and the throw is caught by Crabtree. That's a big reception on a gain of 9. Sticking with a split back set as Derek Carr will go to the air. A dump down to the flats for Latavius Murray. He's pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line, now in Bengals territory. Now under center is Derek Carr, and in the backfield, nice play by Sims as Murray goes nowhere. 3rd and 10 for Derek Carr in the edge of field goal range. A throw to the outside, and that is knocked away by Adam Pac-Man Jones. And now Sebastian Janikowski will come on for the field goal attempt, kicking into the wind, and his kick is no good, just short. So now the Bengals take over with the ball at the 44-yard line. Give goes right up the middle, a huge hole for Giovanni Bernard, and he goes to the 44-yard line. Cannot allow big holes like that for this offense. Now a throw to the outside, this time for Tyler Eifert. A good open field tackle by Charles Woodson, now in his 19th season in the NFL. But he's still one of the best safeties in the NFL. Giovanni Bernard, he will lose 2 yards. Alden Smith in on the tackle. Holding Cincinnati to a field goal here would be huge. Another gaping hole for Giovanni Bernard, and he shows off some nice power. He's finally down at the 12-yard line. Andy Dalton will go to the air, cross him. He's got his man Sanu, and he's down at the inches line, so a goal-to-go situation from the 1-yard line. A pitch to the outside, and Jeremy Hill extends it to the edge. He's into the end zone. The game is now at 21-7. Getting out of hand early. We've got to answer back on this drive. Latavius Murray, nice jump cut, and he will go for 7 yards, nearing 100 yards in the first half. Murray gets the carry. He runs right through a defender. Murray was one of the bright spots in the preseason, and he's continued that performance so far today. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Murray will bounce it to the outside. This time it goes for 12 yards as he is over 100 yards on the day. Derek Carr to the air. He's got his man Lee Smith, and he is close to the first down line, and he did get it a nice gain. On 3rd and 7. To the air, and it's knocked down by Reggie Nelson, intended for Rod Streeter. Marquette King will come on to attempt the punt and to try and pin Cincinnati deep in their own field, and it is out of bounds at the 9-yard line, so a nice punt by King. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. Under center is Dalton. A quick slant route to Sanu. He's got the first down and more, now out of the shadow of their olden goalpost. The give will go to Giovanni Bernard. He is met and brought down by Curtis Lofton after a gain of 5. 2nd and 4 to a split back set, a 3-wide set, also a dump down, and Jeremy Hill can't make the catch, so another big 3rd down upcoming. Empty set for Dalton, no pressure, and he dumps it down to Tyler Eifert. A lot of dink and dunk so far from Cincinnati, but it's been very effective against our defense. No pass rush again, and what a dime across the middle of the field to Marvin Jones. In the offset shotgun, Andy Dalton to the air. Another dump down once again to Tyler Eifert. We've had a lot of trouble so far in this first half at covering him. No pressure again. Andy Dalton will step up in the pocket, and he is hit down hard. Good rush by Justin Tuck for his first sack on the season. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Andy Dalton to the air again. He is all day to throw. No pressure. He finally steps up in the pocket, goes to the air, and misses the open receiver, Marvin Jones. That was very similar to a play we had in the preseason, but a different final result as we will go into halftime with a 17-point deficit. Cincinnati would tack on another field goal. Our offense has got to play a lot better in the second half, especially the passing game, and our defense needs to step it up. Hopefully they can in the second half. Already into the second half, a 24-7 game. Andy Dalton will start off with the air once again to Tyler Eifert, this time an 8-yard gain along with the first down. Into the pistol as Gio Bernard will get the carry. He goes and maybe picks up 2 or 3, a short gain nonetheless. A tight set for the Bengals. A throw to the flats, and he's got his man Marvin Jones and a first down, a gain of 9. Andy Dalton has played very well so far today and has made all of his receivers look very good. A perfect throw to the outside. That was a strike to A.J. Green and a first down as Charles Woodson was shaken up on that play. That's not something you really want to see. Our secondary struggled a lot, and he's one of our best players in our secondary. And fighting through some tacklers is A.J. Green, now to the 20-yard line inside of the red zone. A drop play to Gio Bernard, and he is hit right back down by Malcolm Smith. Stacking the line will bring a little bit of a blitz. Dalton to the outside. He's got A.J. Green. Green fights through the tackle. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Nice job of making the defenders miss. The give goes to Gio Bernard. He's met at the goal line and pushed in by Aldon Smith. Another touchdown for Cincinnati. Now a 31-7 game. Our offense has got to get going quickly if we want to get back into this game. We will get this drive started with a give to Latavius Murray and tack on some more yardage with a face mask, as we're now in excellent field position to the 45-yard line. Now at the 49-yard line, Derek Carr will go to the air. A dump down to the flats for Andre Holmes. He's got 6 yards, so 3rd and 6 upcoming. A 4-wide set for Derek Carr. Looks to set up a screen pass. Murray in the backfield. He'll lose 3. So we are now out of field goal range and will settle for a punt. Back on offense for Cincinnati. And the give goes to Gio Bernard. He's got a good gain to start off this drive of around 4 yards. Gio Bernard once more on the ground. And he's met this time, but he is brought down by Khalil Mack. A nice job in the run game for Mack. He's played pretty well so far. Andy Dalton to the air. Throw to the outside. He's got Eifert. He's pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7. Another first down. A lot of dink and dunk for Cincinnati, and it's worked very well for them, and our offense just has not been able to complete any drives so far. On 2nd down, an empty set for Dalton to the air, a strike to the outside. What a throw to A.J. Green, and he catches it. Now 2nd and 6, 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. A throw to the flats for Brandon Tate. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line, a gain of 7. A bunch set to the right. Pressure starting to get there. A lob to the outside, and Green can't come down with it. A nice play by former 1st-round pick DJ Hayden. Now the give goes to Bernard. He cuts it back towards the middle of the field. He's got a first down and more. A gain of 13 as he's over the 100-yard mark on the day. So 2 100-yard rushers so far. And in the backfield, it's Dan Williams with his first sack of the season. We actually have 4 sacks so far in this game, so we've gotten some nice pressure, but we've been very inconsistent in getting the pressure, and the quick passes have negated a lot of the pressure that we have gotten. Now the final play, the 3rd quarter, and Aldon Smith with his first sack in the season. He's played pretty well, a couple of nice run stops from him. On the play action to start the 4th quarter, Cincinnati did tack on another field goal, a throw across middle for Lee Smith. He's got a 9-yard gain. 3rd and inches, trips to the left, give goes to Murray. He'll bounce it to the outside. He's down to the 35-yard line as he will pick up a first down. Roy Halou into the game, looking to set up a screen pass for Halou. He cuts it back, now tries to cut it back outside. Nice move, and he stumbles forward. He fights and gets nice gain of 14 yards to the 50. Derek Carr will go to the air. A quick dump down across the middle of the field to Michael Crabtree. He started off well, but has been pretty quiet since. However, that's pretty much been the whole story for our entire passing offense, and nearly caught by Rod Streeter. He went up and got it, but it was knocked away by Cincinnati. A throw, and not sure who that was intended for, is nowhere near the intended receiver, Rod Streeter. On 4th and 5, Derek Carr to the air. It's thrown, and Michael Crabtree can't come away with the catch. He dropped it. It was forced out by Malaluga, but you have to make that catch. Give goes to Jeremy Hill. Nate Allen in on the tackle as Charles Woodson's day is done, and Nate Allen is shaken up on the play, so our other safety is hurt. That's not what you want to see, as in a blowout like this, you really want to avoid all injuries if possible. Dalton on a dump down. These plays have really been killing us, and we have not been able to stop them, throwing a lot of different coverages at them. 2nd and 4, back to the ground. Another huge hole. Our passing and running defense both have been very bad. A lot of big holes in the running game. Jeremy Hill gets the ball. He's met, breaks 2 tackles, and a lot of work for a 2-yard gain. He has 5 carries for 7 yards, but does have that touchdown. Gio Bernard been much more productive than Hill in this game, and he goes to the 10-yard line. So Cincinnati once again in good field position to put some points on the board, but a big play by Curtis Lofton for the interception. The free agent pickup in the offseason comes with a huge interception. But with only 5 minutes left in this game, it's all but over. It would be nice to see Derek Carr put some nice drives together though. Carr will go to the air on 3rd and 5, and a great play by Reggie Nelson. He's made a lot of nice plays and pass coverage. We're forced to punt. Back on offense is the Bengals. To the outside, it's Hill. He breaks the tackle. He's shoved out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A pickup around 8 for the former LSU Tiger. 3rd and 4 for Dalton. A throw to the outside and a strike to Eifert, and he will just go out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Probably could have scored, but he made a beeline for the sideline. It's 2nd and goal as the Bengals look to tack on one more touchdown, and they will. So now 41-7, and that will do it for the game. A 34-point drudging from the Bengals to the Oakland Raiders in week 1 of the NFL season. Derek Carr played very poorly in today's game. We need to see better out of him, and our defense also struggled a lot. Latavius Murray, one of the few bright spots, along with 4 sacks from our defense, so that was good to see, as it is important to try and take some positives out of games like this. Our defense has got to be a whole lot better moving forward. You'll see the stats: 270 yards passing for Andy Dalton, 148 yards on the ground, as Dalton with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Derek Carr completed just over 50% of his passes, did have that pick 6 that really set the momentum moving forward in this game, and we could not really answer back once Cincinnati started to really put some points on the board with AJ Green and Tyler Eifert. Our run defense was not good. Neither was our pass defense. I thought our run defense would be a lot better than they played today. I was definitely worried about our pass defense, as we lacked any sort of premier talent at the cornerback position. Charles Woodson, nearing 40 years old. Nate Allen is a very good player, but he's not a great player. Every other team in the AFC West was victorious in week 1 except for the Oakland Raiders, so that is very bad. That puts us behind the 8 ball early on in the season. We were one of the worst teams in week 1 on the offensive side. Last year we were the worst offensive team in the entire NFL, and our defense was also not very good. Latavius Murray, though, he had 141 yards rushing. We cannot dwell on that game for very long, as we will go ahead and move forward to the Baltimore Ravens next week in week 2. We're at home once again. This is a good Baltimore Ravens team. They have a very good offense. Joe Flacco leads it, the strong arm quarterback. Steve Smith, the deep threat, does not have the speed he once had, but he's still a very effective receiver. And then at running back, you have Justin Forsett, coming off a great year last year, a breakout season for him. We will need to contain their offense for us to be victorious and successful in week 2. I hope you did enjoy week 1. It was a bad game for the Oakland Raiders. I did make a couple of mistakes passing the ball, and we just could not really ever get anything going except for on the ground game. And then we got behind early, and I felt like we really had to start throwing the ball. But a poor week 1 performance, but I'm still very excited for this series. If you are too and enjoyed this game, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the first game of the season, and what are your predictions for the game against Baltimore. I will see you next time back at O.Co Coliseum, 'cause I'm out.